most recent win Saturday morning against or Saturday afternoon, I guess. It might have been morning. Saturday against the North Clay Cardinals, beat North Clay, I believe, 4-1. And North Clay is a pretty doggone talented school. That's a good win for the Shoes. Again, the T-Town in today with a record of 10-0. There was some discussion as to whether it should be 11-0. However, the second game on Saturday was a junior varsity contest, so the Shoes only picked up one win on Saturday. Shoes send out one of their stud duck pitchers to the mound today, junior Aiden Niemerg, and he is a tough customer. He will be facing a South Central lineup led by Aiden Hoover. Aiden Hoover pitching for the Cougars today, as he'll face a Shoes lineup when we get underway here in just a moment. Shoes lineup leading off is Davin Wormer. Davin Werman is the center fielder. He'll be followed by Aiden Niemerg, pitcher today. Jason Craik is catching this afternoon, and Austin Boris, hitting cleanup, will play third base today. Good to see Austin out there healthy and able to play third. Saw his dad down there. Said hello. Hope his uncle's watching down in Texas. Hopefully we have a little better, less technically challenged feed for you today down there in Texas. Also hitting fifth, Nolan Schumacher. He's playing first base. Gavin Addis will hit sixth in right field. Tegan Powles hits seventh for the Shoes. He is second baseman. Bryce Nieberger will hit eighth, left fielder. And Andy Lustig at shortstop will bat ninth. So it's Werman, Niemerg, Craik, Boris, Schumacher, Addis, Powles, Nieberger, and Lustig for the Shoes. Defensively, for Kurt Jones and his South Central Cougars, he, as I mentioned, will have Aiden Hoover pitching as the coaches are meeting at the home plate, getting final ground rules. Aiden Hoover, freshman, on the mound today for South Central. He'll be throwing to Luke Shoemate behind the plate. Luke is a junior. Around the infield, Chase Garadas over at third base. He's a senior, only two seniors on the Cougars. Garrett Shoemate at shortstop. Aiden Strobel, a freshman, over at first base, or at second base, and the freshman Colton Tockstein in the first base, also a freshman. Sebastian Kruger will be in left field this afternoon. Hudson Moore out in center, and Isaac Garadas over in right field. Right field, the tricky one here. It is a warm day in Kinmundy. 91 degrees at game time with the little handheld device tells me it's 6 miles per hour wind. I must tell you, in my little metal-covered box, I don't feel the wind at all. It is, while it's 91 outside to everybody else in the sun and in the shade, in here it is, give it 10 or 15 more degrees. I'm going to lose a little weight today. Oh, I need to. Heck yes, of course I need to lose weight. Hey, big old shout out to my buddy Josh Hawkins. He stopped by before the game, presented a card, birthday wishes. Well, thank you, Josh. That's very kind, as I'm turning a very young. How much of a lie can I get away with here? Very young. I don't think anybody believe I'm still in my 30s. I don't think anybody probably believes I'm still in my 50s. But yeah, 59 years old. That's not a lie. That is the truth. So thank you all I've received numerous birthday wishes today, and thank you all, folks, for such here on this beautiful Monday afternoon. Me and my identical twin brother. Thank you. He thanks you as well. Hoover getting his last tosses. The right-handed thrower gets set to face Davin Werman, center fielder for the Shoes. Left-handed swinger. Going to need to be ready out there in right field, Isaac Garadas, because these Shoes can hit. If some days the pitching may be off, but it's hitting is what they are. What they do is that ball popped foul out of play, almost hit. I believe that's Steve Jordan over there on that camera. Came close to hitting Steve. He's safe though. And Kenny Hildebrand over on the right side. Ty Landreth out in the truck. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. First of two sporting activities today. I think there's a volleyball game or something tonight. Let me look at my schedule. I might be off a day. Yeah, Teutopolis volleyball is going on tonight as well. So yeah, we'll be up in T-Town. They take on the Effingham Hearts. So we've got the doubleheader of Teutopolis today as Davin Werman watches strike three zip past. That's how we will begin here today. That will bring up Aiden Niemerg. Left-handed hitter and pitcher, thrower. Most often plays shortstop when he's not pitching. So there's a few changes in Justin Fleener's lineup today that we don't normally see. So I'll let you know those here after the end of this half of the inning. Niemerg watches the strike zip past. 2-1 the count. And he'll foul that one off to the right side. Beautiful day here in Ken Bundy, Illinois. Good crowd on hand as well for both schools. Like I said, about a 5 or 6 mile an hour breeze, keeping the folks maybe not quite as toasty as one would normally see in 91-degree heat. Full count here to Niemerg, and he will take his base. Two hitters in. Hoover already to 11 pitches. The freshman normally plays shortstop as well. Garrett Shoemate over there at shortstop today. Junior in place of Aiden Hoover. Swing and a miss. First pitch to Jason Craig. T-Town in their gold jerseys with navy blue numerals, white pants. Teutopolis emblazoned across the front as Niemerg getting a gauge of the first baseline. He saw he looked down at like a little pothole or something he wanted to make sure he was aware of. We might see him run here shortly as that one is inside, just a bit inside of the inside corner. 1-2 here on Craig. Outside 2-2. Not only does Teutopolis hit for average, they hit for power as well. You'll see balls hit all over the place today. Throw over, not in time. Colton Tockstein taken together. A lot of freshmen. Like I said, 4 freshmen starting for South Central. That is a ton. Inside hit him. No, with only 1 out, Austin Boris will come up to bat. Speaking of power, right-handed swinger. His field about 20 feet shorter at all distances from the Teutopolis field. Wind really is kind of negligible. I think it's blowing from the east, so the tree's kind of knocking it down a little bit. The tree's over there behind right field. Railroad track, trees over that way. Runners at first and second, 1 out for Austin Boris. And there go the runners, throw down to third. Got him. The double steal was called. Coach Feliner looks at his hitter and says, you're supposed to make contact, but that ball was a little bit far away. He went ahead and swung at it. That ball is knocked through the left side. It's a base hit. Will they try to score? Craig, he will come around to score, and Boris heads to second base, slides in safely. So the Shoes take a 1-0 lead. On their first hit of the day. Still a man in scoring position here for Nolan Schumacher. Lefty swinger as well. He gets hit. So 2 batters struck by pitches so far today. We're in the top of the first inning. Hoover looking at Gavin Addis, right fielder for the Shoes. Where's number 1? Gavin is a senior. The runner's out there, and 1 runner in scoring position. He'd like to add to that 1-0 lead. Two and 1 the count. As the curveball stays up high. Oh, no, it did get down into the top of the strike zone. We'll have to be a little bit more patient with the umpire. Takes his time. Nothing wrong about that as long as you're consistent. Call them consistent for everybody, that's for sure. So a full count now. Runners will probably be off with the pitch. 2 outs. There's ball 4. 2 walks, 2 hit by pitch, and a double. South Central is fortunate to only be down by 1 run. And Kurt Jones, with 24 pitches in, is going to have a word with his staff. He is talking quite a bit to Luke Shoemate, so trying to see if the pitches that are getting through to the catcher have anything on them, if there's any promise for improvement. Tell you what, You can see the outfielders sitting together in that center field. There is nothing more painful for an outfielder than on a 91-degree day to be standing around in the hot sun while your pitcher tries to figure out if he can throw strikes or not. I can speak from experience. I remember that 50 years later, 45 years later, 48 years later. So here's Tegan Powles with the bases loaded. He could really break things open now as that first one is in for a strike. Inside corner, he got it. Strike two. So Powell's going to have to guard the strike zone now. Swing and a miss. After all that, 27 pitches, the Shoes come up with just one run. 2 hit by pitch, 2 walks, and a double, and just 1 run scores. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning, 1-0 Teutopolis.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Like Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service department with factory-trained technicians at Express Lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LamontsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Florida Savings Bank. We make loans to all types of businesses. We can do it all. We've always been known for home loans, but now we do offer fixed rates and home equity lines of credit.
I like doing mortgage loans, especially the first-time home buyers that have never owned their own house before. Get to see the excitement on their face when it's all said and done and they actually own their own house.
There's so much I like about the bank. Community-minded, great products, great services. It's just a great place to bank.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Beacon Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Beacon, beyond the expected.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that has set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
Aiden Niemerg heads to the hill, the left-handed fireballer for the Shoes. He will open up here against Aiden Hoover, right-handed swinger, followed by Hudson Moore. Garrett Shoemate will hit third, swing and a miss on strike one. Luke Shoemate in the cleanup spot. Chase Garetta's in the 5 spot. It's Sebastian Kruger hitting 6th. Colton Tockstein hitting 7th. Isaac Garatas in the 8 hole, and Aiden Strobel hitting 9th. So Hoover, Moore, Shoemate, Garatas, Kruger, Tockstein, Garatas, Strobel. Facing a Teutopolis Wooden Shoes team that is looking for win number 11 against 0 losses. That one is fouled down the right side. That's going to be playable, but it drops harmlessly as Nolan Schumacher got underneath it, overran it a little bit. He was running backwards. It would have been a whale of a play had he been able to make it. Aiden Niemerg on the mound. Jason Craik behind the plate. Over at third base, it's Austin Boris. Andy Lustig will is in the shortstop spot. Tegan Powell's second base. Nolan Schumacher already mentioned over at first. Around the outfield, Bryce Nieberge in the left field. Davin Werman in center. And Gavin Addis over at right field as Aiden Hoover strikes out to open the game for South Central offensively. 4 seniors, 5 juniors in the starting lineup for the Shoes. Werman, Addis, Boris, and Craik, the seniors. As Hudson Moore, the center fielder, stands in for South Central. And Niemerg is just firing. He's chucking them in like eggs, trying to break an egg. That ball is popped into center field, heading over. Davin Werman makes the play for out number 2. So with 2 outs, here comes Garrett Shoemate. His brother on deck, Luke. Garrett pops up now over to the right side. That's going right at Kitty. And it bounced a little past him. 1-1 now, 1-2. That was the 10th pitch so far thrown by Aiden Niemerg. Bounced foul off the leg of Shoemate. There's a little breeze. One and two. Foul back again. 3 in a row he's fouled back. He's spoiling some pretty good pitches. And Aiden Niemerg fires. Curveball outside. Curved right around that outside corner. Shoes with a nice win Saturday over North Clay. Trying to keep their winning roll going. Cougars have kind of been one step forward, one step back, one step forward, 2 steps back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Been hanging around 500 all season long. Steve. Wow. All right. Full count. The board is incorrect. That ball is popped into left field, jogging over. Bryce Nieberge will make the play, and that'll do it for the Cougars here in the first. We'll head to the top of the second inning. 1-0 T-Town.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting to work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Florida for all your custom and promotional needs.
Give me order lumber, doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas,
What?
you better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zing Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zing Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. As part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Kent, and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all, with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
Aiden Hoover heads back to the hill, and I got a feeling he's going to be on a very short leash. Coach Jones was standing out there watching him throw like he might have an issue of some kind. We'll see how long he can go, as he will face Bryce Nieberge, Andy Lustig, and Davin Werman. Anybody gets on, we'll see Aiden Nieberg. Shoes with the one run on one hit in the first inning. Not for lack of base runners, as 2 walks and 2 hit by pitches. The Cougars are very fortunate to only be trailing 1-0. Hoover continues ahead, swing and a miss, strike 2 to Nieberge. Nieberge left fielder today. He bounces that one right back to Hoover. Nice play as he'll toss him out. 1-3 on the putout. Yeah, stick around on Wabash or switch over. Probably have to switch over to Channel 99. But we'll have the Effingham Flaming Hearts at Teutopolis tonight. High school volleyball action going on. Way upstairs, curveball. Couple of games for you tomorrow as well. Baseball at South Central at Dietrich. And I'll be down in Sisney for volleyball. Swing and a miss. Hoover getting a little head of steam, a little head of confidence here. As Andy Lustig watches the curveball cross the plate for strike 2. Bouncer too short. Snared by Shoemate. Fires across high. And I believe Lustig had beaten the throw anyway, because it got caught in that grass and it took a little bit of time to get out there to Shoemate. Yeah, the official score says hit. Even though he did pull Cockstein off the bag. As first pitch into Davin Werman is strike 1. Werman struck out looking back in the first inning. Oh, and 2. Werman doesn't want to strike out the second time, that's for sure. And well inside. Nearly hits him. Hoover, I think, just took a look over to first base for the first time with Lustig over there. So, I'll be darned. Yeah, you might want to run. I'll be darned. I guess I better look at you. Timeout is taken, no pitch. One and 2 the count. No runner. Werman staying alive. Fouling off potential strike 3s a couple of times now. That ball knocked into right field, deep right field. And the catch is made on the run by the center fielder, Hudson Moore. Garadas couldn't get to it, but Hudson Moore was right there to make a dandy sliding catch for the second out of the inning. How about that? Put a star beside that one. So here comes Aiden Niemerg. Niemerg walked, was thrown out trying to steal third. Lustig leads off of first. Swing and a nipper. Oh, and it hit him. Okay. I thought he put a swing on it, though, but I guess not. And got a courtesy runner coming in for Aiden Niemerg. Hope Aiden Niemerg is fine. As he's kind of, well, he's all right. He was. I was saying it looked like he might be holding his right hand a little bit gingerly, but he's all right. Left-handed pitcher. And with 2 outs, that will bring Jason Craig to the plate. That's the third hitter struck by a pitch by Aiden Hoover. Will Busher into the ball game to run for Niemerg. That one is smoked down the left side. Foul. Photographers and coaches and everybody down that side were diving for cover. 1-1 the count. To Craig. He pops that one out of play on the right. He says, doggone it, that was mine. He's getting him timed is what he's thinking right now. 1-2 the count. Lustig out at second base. Busher at first. Bouncer too short. And it is dropped. It'll be safe all over. So, bases are jacked again for the Shoes. It's time for Austin Boris. E6 says the official score. Difficult to give Teutopolis extra bases, extra base runners, extra outs. You don't want to do that. Hoover's first pitch is out of the zone low, but corralled by Luke Shoemate. That's Garrett Shoemate out there at short. Boris with a ringing double back in the first. Over the over the third base bag, stayed fair. He smoked it down that third base line. 2-0. 2-1. Outside ball 3. 3-1 the count. I don't know who's keeping track, but they're paying attention to the umpire. That ball smoked again right at Steve. Hope you're all right, Steve Jordan. You okay? Down there on that left field camera. Playing hot potato down there with the baseball. That fills the count 3-2. 2 outs. Bases loaded. They're going to be going. There they go. That ball spanked right up the middle for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes the second one. Busher in safely, and it's a 2-run single for Austin Boris. As Lustig comes in and Busher comes in, that makes it 3-0. with runners at first and third for Nolan Schumacher, first baseman for the Shoes. Shoes trying to pile on while they can. Sunlight may become a factor here pretty shortly as the ball will be going from sunshine into shade here after the next hitter or so. Schumacher barely into the sun. Half sun, actually about 3/4 sun, but shadows at his feet. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Runners at first and third, and Aiden Hoover says no, not quite ready yet. And I think it's a balk. Yep, that's a balk. He stopped right in the middle. And that brings in a run. Busher comes in to score on the balk. And that moves Boris to second. Hoover he's about filled every hole in the score sheet. Well, no wild pitches yet. Has a strikeout. He has walks. He has hits. He has runs. Yeah, just about every box is filled. We're in the second inning. 3-0. And there's ball 4. Put Schumacher on. Second time he's been on today. A hit by pitch and a walk. Probably prefers to walk rather than get struck by a pitch. So with runners at first and second, here comes Gavin Addis. It's already a crooked number for the Shoes. They'd like to make it crookeder. That's not even a word. They'd like to make it more crooked. I'd like to put up a 5, 6, 7 spot. And another Shoe struck by a pitch. 4. Loads the bases up again. It's time for Tegan Powles, and Kurt Jones heads to the mound again. While his pitcher looks at his fingers, they might be getting a blister or something out there because that one got away from him inside. They're chatting things up here with runners at first, second, and third. We'll see. He's already 56 pitches in the top of the second inning. Maybe a short day on the mound for Aiden Hoover. As we'll figure out what the Cougars are going to do. This is the first visit here in the second inning. Hoover's still available to stay in and pitch. And he will still pitch. All right. So, he struck out Tegan Powles back in the first inning. He needs that again. Powles is the 9th hitter to come to the plate here in this second inning. 3 runs are in. Again on 2 hits. Boris with his second hit of the day, and Lustig with a hit with 1 out in the inning. That ball knocked into left center field. Jogging over the catch is made by Hudson Moore to end the inning. But the Shoes come up with 3 more on 2 hits. They leave the bases jacked. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning. 4-0 Teutopolis.
At Clay County Hospital, we are dedicated to providing quality care for you and your family. Our skilled medical team is committed to your well-being, ensuring that you receive the personalized attention you deserve. From filling your prescriptions at our state-of-the-art pharmacy to a visit with our compassionate behavioral health providers, we're here to support you every step of the way in your journey. Experience the difference at Clay County Hospital, where your health is our priority. Clay County Hospital. Complete care, start to finish.
Since 2004, Ed Lewis Trucking has been moving America forward. Family owned and built on values that matter. Reliability, hard work, and service you can count on. From dry van freight to dump and hopper bottoms, plus top tier truck maintenance in their state of the art shop that's open to all truckers, not just their own fleet. They're growing stronger, expanding with their recent acquisition of McKinney Trucking, but never losing sight of what drives them. It's Ed Lewis Trucking, family driven, service proven. Call Ed Lewis Trucking at 618-686-3555.
The Beastie Boys, the walk-up music for Luke Shoemate as he heads to the plate, fakes the bunt. The ball bounces wildly away from Jason Craik for ball one. No sleep till Brooklyn. No sleep till Brooklyn. 4-0 the lead for the Shoes. Cougars need some runs. They need to get some hitting going. Well, the Shoes might just run away with this. They are capable of doing just that. Two and one the count. Scoreboard is incorrect. I'll try to keep you all up to date as that one changes. If folks forget what they're doing. 3-1 the count now on Shoemate. Niemerg yet to give up a base runner. That ball is a base hit out into left center. It's going to be snared by Werman. The throw in gets away, but no runner. So it's a single. First hit of the day for South Central. That'll bring up Chase Garettas. He'll be followed by Sebastian Kruger, then Colton Tockstein. As the Cougars trying to respond to that 3-run top of the second here. We're in the bottom of the second. That was the Cougars' first base runner, first hit. Garettas playing third base today. He's played all over the outfield. I've seen him pitch a time or two this season. Hey, that's South. Oh, it's three looking. That South Central game tomorrow night, by the way, that has been moved to 7 o'clock. Just an FYI. It's at Dietrich, 7 o'clock start time for the baseball game. As they moved that last week. I believe it was I'm not sure whose request it was. I think it's, I talked to athletic director about it. Steve Reich looking as Boris was coming in. He was about to eat some bat there from Sebastian Kruger. Had Sebastian backed up and took a big full swing. He shows bunt again. Now he backs up to swing. Swings through, strike two. One out, runner at first. Niemerg takes a long look, fires home, up high. So, yeah, tomorrow night, baseball at Dietrich, starting at 7 o'clock. Runner goes, swing and a miss, foul ball. He got a piece of it. Count remains 1-2. Kruger's first at-bat today. Garettas was the second strikeout of the game for Aiden Niemerg. That ball inside, no runner. Niemerg peeks over at first. Ball 3. And the runner's heading down. He thinks that there's four balls. He thought it was ball 4. He's caught in a hot box. Oh, my heavens. And they're going to get him. Caught stealing. Luke Shoemate. Oh, he's gonna be glad that Coach Jones isn't in the locker room right now. CS, let's call it. It was 2-4-3, I believe. Pop up on the infield, coming in to get it, Tegan Powell, and that will do it for the Cougars as we'll head to the top of the third. It is 4-0 Shoes.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Trinity Health and Wellness in Louisville is proud to be the first nurse practitioner-owned clinic and med spa in our area, combining trusted family medical care with proven aesthetic treatments all under one roof. Our practice cares for the whole family. Our med spa offers advanced treatments like laser therapy, injectables, shockwave therapy, bioidentical hormone replacement using pellets, IV therapy, and discounted blood work. We also carry skincare lines and medical supplements. Visit us at trinityhealthandwellness.net.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Peggle's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have Galaxy Bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
When the game's on, Catch TV is where you go. The best of local high school sports and community events. And now, Catch TV has even more. Tune in for fresh, exciting daytime shows, all shot locally, right here at the Wabash Catch TV studios. Go to wabash.net or give us a call to find out how you can become a Catch TV subscriber for just $15 a month. Catch the action, catch the conversation, Catch TV.
Close the book on Aiden Hoover as there's a new pitcher in the ball game. It'll be Colton Tockstein for the South Central Cougars. Hoover goes 2, gets 2 strikeouts, gave up 3 hits, 4 runs, only one of which were earned. Had 4 hit by pitches and walked 1, 2, 3. So, an adventurous 2 innings there for Aiden Hoover. He is on the hook for the loss if the results do not change. Bryce Nieberge, Andy Lustig, and then Davin Werman set to go this inning. Nieberge led off the last inning with a ground out. Way up high, Tockstein trying to get the ball down a little bit. Bouncer to third. Nice pluck throw across. Is a little offline, a little short. And that bounced, so we're going to give that E5. That would be, I believe, Garrett Shoemate moved over to third base because Garadas is at first. Tough to give up base runners to the Shoes. Doesn't work out all that often. Colton Tockstein fires. That ball fouled back. Lustig with a base hit back in the first inning. Infield hit. And there goes an ambulance. up Route 37. Inside off the plate. 4-0. Shoes on top, trying to add to it here in the third. Freshman pitcher followed by freshman pitcher. Strike, says the man in blue. Curveball. Nah, stays inside. Wind blowing in now from the center field. .300 to each corner, 300 feet. 330 to the power alleys and 360 to dead center field. Tockstein with a long look over at third base at Justin Fleener. Using his peripheral vision to try to keep an eye on Nieberge. That ball popped up into right field. Coming in to make a nice gather. Isaac Garadas for the first out. So Davin Werman hitless today. Well, those are words you don't often say watching the Shoes play. He's 0 for 2. Up for the third time here in the third inning. Curveball didn't curve much. Started out over the plate and stayed there for strike one. Way up high ball, too. I'm trying to figure out. There's some kind of odd building out in left field beyond the fence. As that one is bounced foul. I bet you that's where they're keeping the. That's the little lot out there where they keep the construction equipment and road equipment. That might be. They may be keeping rolls of road film or something in there. There's construction going on in and around the area as Werman strikes out for the second time today. That's out number 2. Here comes Aiden Niemerg with a man on second. He's 0 for 0. And he knocks the first pitch he sees from Tockstein into center. And almost held on to by the outfielder Hudson Moore. Great effort. He can't hold on. That'll be a base hit as Nieberg comes around to score. Would have been a dandy catch. And the courtesy runner, Will Busher, will check in again as Kurt Jones checks with the umpires to make sure that wasn't just lost in transfer. He says, nah, he was flipping around. He wasn't trying to transfer. He was flipping around on the ground. It's a good question, though, because you can try to transfer it and drop it. If you caught it all originally, they'll let you keep that catch. But with 2 outs, there's no need for a speedy transfer anyway. So there's Jason Craig, runner at first. Craig is 0 for 1, hit by a pitch, reached on an error. He scored a run, and Will Busher scored a run. Busher takes off for second, throw down in time. So that'll do it for the Shoes. They do pick up a run on one hit, and an error will head to the bottom of the third inning. It is 5-0 in favor of Teutopolis.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for
Niemerg back to the hill. He has faced the minimum, even though he has given up a hit. He will face the 7, 8, and 9 hitters in the South Central lineup. Colton Tockstein leads with a foul ball on the first pitch he sees. Then Isaac Garatis and Aiden Strobel. Anybody gets on, it'll get back to the top of the order, and that'll be Aiden Hoover. 33 pitches so far for Niemerg as he's playing around in that zone and out of the zone. 2-2 the count. Up high. Tockstein stands in. Steve Reich 3 looking. I got to tell you, I thought that pitch before that was a no-doubt strike. And then I thought that was off the zone. So I guess same result would have happened either way, but my heavens. Isaac Garatis leading off, or not leading off, hitting second here with a 1 out against Aiden Niemerg. As that ball is popped to the left side of the infield. Easy catch there for Andy Lustig. So with 2 outs, up comes Aiden Strobel. Niemerg has given up 1 hit through 2 1/3. He has struck out 3. 0 runs. This little heat burst will be gone here in a few days, and we'll be begging for warmer days about a week from now, I'll bet you. It's pretty warm, though, today. Hope you're all enjoying it as that ball's fouled down the first base line. 1-2 the count. With 2 outs in the third. A little bit low. Shoes with 1 in the first, 4 in the second, right? No. 3 in the second, 1 in the third. Steve Reich 3 looking, and that'll do it for the Cougars. Through 3, it's 5-0 to Teutopolis. Back after these.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online banking, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
3, 4, 5 set to come up here for the Shoes as Jason Craig heads back to the plate. He was up there when Busher was thrown out trying to steal second. He swings the first pitch. He sees deep to left and not much chance of that one as it is gone. Sebastian Kruger took like 2 steps and just watch Jason Craig's long fly ball bring the score to 6-0 in favor of Teutopolis. Wow. You know, that's the thing. Craig's got that kind of power. The next kid standing in does too. Watch out if you're standing in left field. My heavens. Tockstein taking a little bit off of that one, trying to see if he can't sneak one past Austin Boris. And he spanks it right up the gut for a base hit. Shoes coming into this inning had 5 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They had left 6 in 3 innings. They've got 2 more hits right now and another run. They lead at 6-0. And with nobody out, Nolan Schumacher to the plate. This is a heavy-hitting Teutopolis squad. Dockstein with a long look over there to Austin Boris. Boris at third tonight. And that ball is ripped into right field. That's going to get down, probably extra bases. Boris heads to third, and heading to second is Schumacher. His first hit of the night. Third time on base, but first hit. It is a double. Boris ends up at third, and with nobody out, it's second and third. Boris leads off a third. Up comes Gavin Addis. He's 0 for 0 today as well. A walk and a hit by pitch. Craig, by the way, has now scored 3 runs. He's got 3 of the 6 today for the Shoes after that home run. 3 hits in a row to start this top of the 4th inning for Teutopolis. They're like a snake, man. They'll snap in a hurry. And that curveball, boy, it looked like it was right at Addis's back. Addis turned, and it curved right back toward the plate. Didn't quite get to the zone, but to the plate, toward the plate. There's ball 4. That'll load it up. So Tegan Powell's, I believe this is the second time he's been up with the base, third time he's been up with the bases loaded tonight. Struck out the first to end that inning. Flew out to center field in the second to end that inning. He's not going to end this inning unless he lines into a triple play. And now that I've said it, his entire family will be angry with me if it happens. No such thing as an announcer's curse. Trust me, announcer's jinx. 2-0. Tockstein fires in the dirt. 3-0. You got a long way to go to get back at it. Bases loaded. With nobody out. Boris at third. Schumacher at second. Great speed at Addis at first. Stay right. Powell's probably wait for another one. We'll see. That's behind him. It is ball 4. And that will bring in the base runner. And still nobody out. Austin Boris to the plate to score. Move all the runners around. Powell's to first on the walk. And Bryce Nieberge comes up. He's 0 for 2. Reached on an error his last time up. It's 7-0. Or as that one is bounced to third, throw to second in time. So they're able to get one of the runs, but one run does come in to score. On the fielder's choice. Schumacher comes in. Addis moves up to third. Pardon me. Yeah, Addis moves to third. Powell's out at second on the fielder's choice. And Andy Lustig at the plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 runs in. Scoreboard is wrong. Tockstein throws. That's to third. Throw to second again. And another run comes in. Second fielder's choice in a row. As Addis comes in to score. Two fielders' choices in a row, 5-4, 5-4. And with 2 outs, that sends Davin Werman to the plate. It makes the score 9-0. The scoreboard is still wrong. Way up high, ball 1. 4 runs in this inning on a home run, a single, a double, a walk, and 2 fielders' choices. Three hits, 2 walks. couple of fielders' choices brought in a couple more runs, and when Tegan Powell's walked, that brought in a run too. That ball knocked into center field. Lustig rounds second. He heads to third. And with the throw, Werman will end up at the second base. Base hit and taking the second on the throw. Oh, Lustig over at third. Werman at second. Ninth hitter of the inning up to the plate for the Shoes again. 9-0 T-Town. Niemerg got a base hit his last time up, his only hit of the day. He was hit by a pitch back in the first, scored a run. Reached on an error in the second, scored a run. Hit by a pitch in the third, did not score. Or pardon me, base hit in the third, did not score. Big, fast throw down of third base, not in time. And Niemerg was, his base runner was caught stealing to end the third inning. 4 runs are in here in the top of the fourth, and it is 9-0. With the runners at second and third. 3-1 the count on Aiden Niemerg, left-handed pitcher. Knocks that one foul down the left side. Is it going to stay in play? No. I'm told I was wrong. That's Kenny down there. Kenny Hildebrand down there on the left-hand camera. Steve Jordan on the right-hand camera. How could I miss that? Well, I'll tell you how. I can't see him. But that's fine. I can see everything else. Way up high, ball 4. And the 10th hitter of the inning will come to the plate. And oh, by the way, he had a home run his last time up to start the inning. Here comes Jason Craik as Will Busher goes to run for Aiden Niemerg. Aiden Hoover started the game, went 2 innings for the Cougars. Gave up 4 runs, only one of which was earned. Colton Tockstein in here now, and he has given up 5. Everything this inning is earned. And so he's given up 5 runs, 4 earned so far. Bases juiced for Jason Craik. Wind is doing nothing. Inside, ball 4. That'll bring in the run, makes it 10-0 in favor of the Shoes. As Andy Lustig heads in to score. And with 2 outs, here comes Austin Boris for the second time. Werman over at third, great speed. Will Busher out at second, solid. And over at first base, it is Eric Widener. And that hit Boris. So that will bring in another run. As Werman comes in to score. That is run number 6 in this inning. As Kurt Jones going to go talk to his staff, see if he can't get Chase Garadas to pitch. Actually, we'll see who's going to pitch. I think there's going to be a change. There will be a change. We'll see what it is when we return. Back after these.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lamontsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Florida Savings Bank, we make loans to all types of businesses. We can do it all. We've always been known for home loans, but now we do offer fixed rates and home equity lines of credit.
I like doing mortgage loans, especially the first-time home buyers that have never owned their own house before. Get to see the excitement on their face when it's all said and done and they actually own their own house.
There's so much I like about the bank, community-minded, great products, great services, just a great place to bank.
First pitch from Sebastian Kruger, knocked over to first base, where Colton Tockstein makes the unassisted play. But these Shoes pick up 6 runs in that fourth inning. They send 12 hitters to the plate, pick up 6 runs on 4 hits. We'll move to the bottom of the fourth inning. It is 11-0 Teutopolis.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
My grandfather, Cal Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we are doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
Aiden Niemerg heads back to the mound for the bottom of the fourth inning. His pitch to Jim. He's given up 1 hit. He has faced the minimum, and it's the top of the lineup here for the Cougars. Aiden Hoover, followed by Hudson Moore and Garrett Shoemate. Anybody gets on, we'll see Luke Shoemate. The 1 hit collected by Luke Shoemate, leading off the second. Swing and a miss. Through 3 innings, Niemerg at 45 pitches. Close the book on Colton Tockstein as he went 1 2/3 innings. He gave up 5 hits, picked up 1 strikeout, and walked a few. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 hit by pitch. So 5 Shoes hit by pitch so far today. Hoover watches ball 2 go past. Boris over at third base. Lustig over at second. There is Steve Reich 3 looking. Niemer's got it going today. Hudson Moore stepping in. He flew out to center back in the first inning. Right-handed swinger. I was going over the defense. Tegan Powell's at second. Nolan Schumacher over at first. Bryce Nieberge out in left field. Davin Werman in center as that ball is popped to the right side. It'll be a long run for right fielder Gavin Addis, but it lands on top of the hitting cage just east of the South Central dugout. 0-2 the count, and he stays alive. Nipper on that one. Jason Craig behind the plate. Couldn't get his glove up quick enough to gather that one. I think it hit him in the helmet. Bouncer too short. Snared by Lustig. Fires across and it gets away. Error on Lustig. As that took a hop before it got to Schumacher. So with a one out, Garrett Shoemate will come to the plate with a man on. It's just the second base runner for South Central today. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. T-Town leads it 11-0. They want to keep this score in the Mercy Rule area. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1-1, the count. Here on Garrett Shoemate, his brother's on deck. Garrett flew out to left. Runner goes. Throw down is to the left side, but plenty of time. What a gun from Jason Craig for out number 2. And Shoemate now with nobody on. 2-1 is the count. Craig laser shot to second base. That ball popped into center field. Addis steps back on it. Now has to come in. He's got enough room, though. Or pardon me, Werman. And that will do it for the Cougars here in the fourth. We'll head to the top of the fifth. It's 11-0 T-Town.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting to work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Florida for all your custom and promotional needs.
Give me all your lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zing Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zing Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Stepping in to face Stockstein, the first pitch to Gavin Addis is knocked out to center field for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Tegan Powell's. Bryce Nieberge is on deck. If anybody gets on, we'll see Andy Lustig. 6, 7, 8, and or 9 here in the top of the fifth inning. That sun is blazing bright on those people on the right-hand side of the field. That ball is, swung out to second base. Strobel with a nice play and makes the put out at first. 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the fifth inning. So here comes Bryce Nieberge. Number check that. That's not Bryce Nieberge. As that will be Eric Widener. Number 15. Getting a chance to hit. He already ran a couple of times as a courtesy runner. He watches the first two pitches from Sebastian Kruger zip past. That one's knocked into right field. That's going to get down for a hit. It bounces off the wall on one hop. Widener heads to second. He'll be there safe and sound before the ball even comes to the infield. So a pitch hit double for Eric Widener. And with 2 outs, Andy Lustig will be pinch hit for as well. Kendall Meddy. Kendall Meddy heads to the plate. Shoes leading by 11. Trying to end this in the 5th. See if they can't get a little insurance. We are in the top of the 5th inning. Base hit. We'll probably see a play at the plate, as they just called a balk. Kruger balks Widener over to third. Second balk today by Cougars pitching. That ball's popped into short center field. Plenty of room, however, for center fielder Hudson Moore. That'll do it for the Shoes. They leave a man with one hit. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Cougars need 2 runs to extend the game. Back after these.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all, with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
At Clay County Hospital, we're dedicated to providing quality care for you and your family. Our skilled medical team is committed to your well-being, ensuring that you receive the personalized attention you deserve. From filling your prescriptions at our state-of-the-art pharmacy to a visit with our compassionate behavioral health providers, we're here to support you every step of the way in your journey. Experience the difference at Clay County Hospital, where your health is our priority. Clay County Hospital, complete care, start to finish.
Since 2004, Ed Lewis Trucking has been moving America forward. Family owned and built on values that matter. Reliability, hard work, and service you can count on. From dry van freight to dump and hopper bottoms, plus top tier truck maintenance in their state-of-the-art shop that's open to all truckers, not just their own fleet. They're growing stronger, expanding with their recent acquisition of McKinney Trucking, but never losing sight of what drives them. It's Ed Lewis Trucking, family driven, service proven. Call Ed Lewis Trucking at 618-686-3555.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hayden Tebby checks into the bank for the ball game for the Shoes. I was just listening to a bank commercial. I guess that's what got me going. He will face Luke Shoemate, Chase Garadas, and Sebastian Kruger. If anybody gets on, we'll see Colton Tockstein. Cougars need 2 runs to extend. A few other defensive changes out there, it appears, for these Shoes, as Tebby a little bit off the plate. 2-1 is the count. That ball is poked through the left side for a base hit. So, Luke Shoemate is a base runner, and that's what the Cougars need. They need base runners. Chase Garitas heads to the plate with nobody out and a man on first. Shoes with the 11 runs on 9 hits. They do have 1 error and have left 10 on base. That was the second hit of the day for South Central. No runs on 2 hits, 2 errors, and nobody left on base. Both of their base runners have been erased via caught stealing. One of them pretty unusual. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. There's your first out. Here comes Sebastian Kruger. Hey, you Shoes fans, stay on your site for Wabash Catch TV. We're going to have the, probably may already have the girls volleyball going on. T-Town versus Effingham tonight. As Sebastian Kruger heads to the plate, 0 for 1. Tebby peeks at first, fires home, swing and a miss. He is just chucking heat. Tebby is a junior, 6'3", 225 pounds. Big kid. That one popped into short right. It's not going to make it to right. Gathered by the new second baseman, Michael Habing. So there are now 2 outs. For Colton Tockstein. Cougars need a couple of runs. Tockstein's going to have to be able to hit some speed here, hit some heat. He watches the first one zip past outside. That was closer and in the zone. Hayden Tebby's first inning of work. Taking a look at Aiden Niemerg, he went 4 with 5 strikeouts, gave up 1 hit, no earned runs. He's in line for the win. And with 2 strikes, Cougars are down to their last. 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Got him. That will do it. Tebby strikes out 2, gives up a hit. And the Cougars do leave their first base runner of the day. They have 0. They had 0 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors, 1 runner left on base. The Shoes improved to 11-0 as they had 11 runs on 9 hits, 1 error, and 10 runners left on base. South Central falls to 5-7 on the season, and they will be back in action. We'll have South Central in action tomorrow, and that will be at Dietrich. And again, that game's a late start, 7 o'clock start, I believe, for that Dietrich game, the Dietrich South Central game tomorrow night. Again, the winning pitcher today, it was Aiden Niemerg. He went 4 innings. They gave up no runs, 1 hit, and had 5 strikeouts. Hayden Tebby came in and finished it off with one inning with 2 strikeouts and 1 hit. For the Cougars, Aiden Hoover gets the loss, but he pitched pretty good for two innings. Gave up 4 runs, but only 1 of those was earned. He had 3 hits off of him, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. He got hurt by 4 hit by pitches. That's just about going to do it for us here tonight from Lions Field. We do appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget, on Wabash here later this evening, it is Effingham at T-Town Volleyball, probably getting underway right now with the JV match. And then tomorrow night, South Central is at Dietrich at 7 o'clock. I'll be in Sisney as the Woodlawn Cardinals take on the Sisney Running Lions in volleyball. We'll take Wednesday night off. Thursday night, a couple of games for you. Baseball, North Clay at T-Town. That'll be fun. And then also Flora at Fairfield in volleyball. And Friday night, it is Wood River at Salem. That tells you the rest of this week on Wabash Catch TV. T-Town, all T-Town here today as they win it. For all of us at Wabash Catch TV, my name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you tonight's final score. Teutopolis improves to 11-0 on the season as South Central falls to 5-7. Teutopolis winners 11-0. So long from Lions Field.